Joe?
And David, start with the big talking point penalty. What were your thoughts on that?
I'm obviously going to say it's not a penalty, and I believe it's not a penalty. I've been to see the referee. The referee sort of took nothing to do with it. He thought it was to do with VAR, the decision they've made. So I don't know what else I can say.
That completely suggests a lack of accountability. That adds frustration.
Well, the frustration is, that there's lots of other frustrations. We didn't play well enough on the night, but the big frustration is that, if anything, at the second half we looked as if probably a little bit more likely than them, and if we were going to get something out of it. I actually think the referees have had a poor weekend in the opening weekend. I think there's been a lot of decisions I don't think, and tonight's another one. I think tonight shows, the rules are supposed to be that, if you keep your hands down to your side, and if anything, he's actually trying to get it behind his back as well. The ball takes a deflection on flight as well. You're allowed to block it, and he's leaned towards the ball, so we accept that. But I just don't know what the rules are supposed to be. That we'd give handballs if we saw one. I think on Friday night wasn't given, which looked far clearer handball than it was tonight. And I know it was in a different part of the pitch. I don't understand that.
On the wider performance, do you think Everton deserved any?
No, not really. No. We improved a bit in the second half, but no, wasn't impressed by how we played at all. No.
You were obviously left quite a makeshift team. You had to restructure the side because of how did you come across Garner on the left? What was the thought process with that?
What did you see?
What was the thought process with Garner on the left? Seeing him trying to deal to Lars and Mikalenko.
Well, we had to play somebody there, didn't we? Jimmy's relatively flexible, so we didn't have another choice really.
How far off this team from where you wanted to be at this stage?
Well, look, we've lost two of our better players who are in the back four, so that happens. Other teams will lose players at different times in the season. We've lost a couple at the start here, which is a blow.
Any further questions? Paul?
On Jack, was it just not
look, Jack's trained really well. Just I want to try and bring him in at the right time, rather than, I don't want us to put him out there and the expectations be too high too quickly for him. I think if you look into it, I think he's very rarely played 2 games in a row. He's very rarely played 3 games in a row. So if you actually look into his history, you'll find that he's not done that. So we'll have to bring him on, and we'll need to do it at the right times.
Harder to do that when you see the sort of
yeah, like the attacking player were desperate to get more quality, but let's be fair, it's something I think I've been saying for a while, that I'm having to try and find ways of getting that better.
Just on related to the referee, what did they say again?
No, I don't know if it was the fourth official or it wasn't the fourth official, or somebody else who gave it. Did the linesman give it? No, the linesman didn't give it. Did he? So I said to the linesman, I don't know how the linesman could see it, so he would know. How could he see from where it would be? No chance, it was too fast. So I can only see it as VAR who's done it. So if VAR has made the decision, then I think it's a wrong decision.
On Paddy, yeah.
David, you mentioned you weren't particularly happy with the performance. What do you think the main reasons were for that?
I thought I've got to give great credit to Leeds. I thought they were incredibly intense certainly for the first 30 minutes. We played into their hands a little bit, but I thought they came out the blocks. They were a handful for 30 minutes, and actually we defended very well at times. We defended with corner kicks well when we needed to, but. And we got better in the second half, but not enough to warrant a well done really, but we got better.
Sorry, just on Asner and Mikalenko, either of those have a chance for the weekend, do you think?
I don't know. Tell you when I find out.
Okay, thanks folks.
Okay, cheers, thank you.